Hey beautiful Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel, Sag. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you are all doing super amazing. Sagittarian energy, let's see, Sag, what are we talking about for Sag? Well, I guess some things are some kind of blessings in disguise, Sag. You may be heartbroken and somebody could have broke your heart, but it could be a blessing in disguise for you because you're divinely guided here. So it's looking like you might be getting a financial windfall or financial gains here out of some situation. It's like well, at least one thing you can count as a blessing. You could be getting a financial windfall. Okay? Now, it could be the consolation to you being hurt, but it's looking like your money seems to be increasing here. So, what's going on? You've got good news when it comes to finances. Good news when it comes to your finances, Sagittarius. So, you know, maybe this needed to end. You know what I mean? Something could have ended in heartbreak, but there's always a silver lining. Okay, so it may not be fulfilling your heart right now, Sag, but it's filling your pocketbook. Okay? I guess Spirit, you know, that's some good karma being paid to you here. This is some good karma coming from the universe toward you. This is gifts from the universe, talents, ideas from the universe, helping you increase your finances here. There's good news when you have good karma. You have good news when it comes to money matters. That's for sure. So let's see what's going on. Maybe rejection is protection. I don't know. It seems as if you've taken your power back. You're getting a lot of notoriety here, although you may have been hurt a bit here, Sag, or a lot of it, Sag. The good news is that you're being blessed financially. Okay, maybe to help you heal for your journey or whatever. So I think somebody was secretly mocking you or making fun of you. But you're thriving, Sagittarius. Look. Sag, you're thriving. You're pretty happy here. You're at peace. I mean, at least it's enough money so that you can live a healthy lifestyle, a good lifestyle. And it seems as if, well, maybe Spirit got angry here about somebody mocking you or making fun of you. So I think Spirit is lifting you on high here, making you stand out, making you get noticed, making you thrive here. It's almost like Spirit had enough of somebody. I think Spirit's doing a lot in your life right now. Well, and it's enough like to help you raise your children. Maybe you were a single parent. Maybe you struggled with finances throughout your life. I don't know. But it's like maybe people were judging you. You know what I mean? Maybe you were a single parent or raised in a single parent household. Like maybe you didn't have all the finer things in life. Maybe you were made fun of, ridiculed, mocked. I don't know, but it's payback. It's payback. Like somebody was really arrogant here. And maybe they're guilty. Thinking really negative about you, talking about you to others. Like I said, you know what I mean? Like, maybe people were worried, that you would be financially unstable, or people making fun of you because maybe whatever reasons here, Sagittarius, it's like spirit is heading up this entire system here. It's like payback for all the people who've been mocking you, payback for all the people who've been judging you and mistreating you. It's like it was foolish, just absolutely foolish. Now maybe they're angry now, or maybe somebody was planning some kind of revenge on you or holding a grudge against you. Who cares? And maybe they're mad now because they see you benefiting. Like they're spying on you, and maybe they're mad now that you're prosperous. And now maybe they're the ones who were stuck, And I think they went looking for someone who they thought was more financially stable than you were, but they were lying about their finances. At least with a Sag, you take them or you leave them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like with a Sagittarius, you get what you see. Yeah, you might have had a tough upbringing. Yeah, you may have had, challenges, financial challenges or whatever. Who hasn't? I mean, seriously. It's like you worked your butt off for this. You know what I mean? At least what you have, you worked for. You earned. That's the truth. At least you're authentic and you're real and you're honest. And not only that, you're very loving, you're very nurturing, you're very warm, and you're highly intuitive. And you could be doing something with those skills and those talents. Maybe you are a natural at something that you do. Maybe something comes to you naturally here. That's why it's important not to judge people a book by a cover, because you just don't know who people are. And you just don't know who spirit's going to bless and who spirit isn't going to bless. You know what I mean? It's like they could have been searching for somebody who had more money. Maybe they were trying to belittle you, thinking, well, I could get somebody that has more money, but they're lying about it. At least with you, you're purely authentic. You're not a braggart. You say what you're doing, you say what you have, you wear your heart on your sleeve, you're an open book, you're fully transparent. Whatever. You're solid. And it seems like you've been the solid rock of the family here. You worked hard for what you have. And maybe you provided shelter, and maybe you provided for your family, and maybe sometimes that journey wasn't easy, Sagittarius. Like, you could have been, you could have, I think you struggled. I really do. I think you struggled with your finances at some point of your life. You've worked hard. You have a good work ethic. It's like you're trustworthy. You're honest. You are. So this person goes out searching for greener grass, goes out searching for somebody who has more material possessions, but they're lying about it. Okay? So, whatever. There's nothing that you can't birth. That's what makes you the Empress here. A lot of you could have been single parents. A lot of you could have, worked excessively hard to provide for your family the things that, they have. And maybe this is your justice. You know what I mean? And maybe this third party tried to destroy you, but look. I think somebody truly, you're worthy of somebody who truly loves you. You offer your love and your compassion to people. You really, what spirit gives you, you like to help other people with. And maybe this person, like I said, it's like this person was searching for something materialistic. Okay? And maybe they ghosted you for someone materialistic. I don't know. Thinking that this is gonna be better, but it turns out that it's not. Huh. Maybe this person was thinking, well, I'll go find somebody who got more money here, but and maybe they thought, well, it'll be less work, but they're working harder. They traded true love for a coin here. You know what I mean? And whoever has that other coin, they're dishonest. They're not telling the truth. It's like they were trying to sell this person a lifestyle about themselves, a falsehood of who they are, thinking that They would be able to work less. They wouldn't have to work as hard if they had this person, but they're working harder. The grass isn't always greener. Like, this person traded someone who they truly loved for a material possession. And this is kind of your karmic justice, because not only, I think Spirit's doing a little rubbing of salt in the wounds here. That's what I think. I think that Spirit is showing someone, by your example, what really counts in life, and that Spirit can bless anybody at any time who they choose to bless. And so they really never got what they were looking for. They already had everything that they were looking for, but they judged a book by the cover. They didn't see your potential. They didn't see your value. They didn't see your worth. To them, it was all material. That's too funny, that is. Spirit's doing this. He's showing people up, okay? And it's kind of good because you get to see people's true colors. You get to see, well, they bailed, you know, for something that was fool's gold, something that was fake. You know, when they had something really authentic, but they got greedy. It's like they were thinking materialistically. They were thinking materialistically, like totally. Thinking only about themselves, like, and their reputation. Oh, man. No. So, obviously, Spirit is trying to right wrongs here. Injustices that were done. Sag, you're being blessed financially, and yes, there is a soulmate in your future, but I think that Spirit wants you to realize how fake some people can be, and like to be careful not to choose somebody who is fake, who genuinely loves you for you, not what you can provide for them. You know what I mean? It's like Spirit righting wrongs here. Take care.